Oh hey, you want some tech news? Just gotta beam it in, 1 sec. Ah! Sorry. Usually do that off screen. Microsoft has announced that the next major Windows 11 update, 26H1, is not for your PC. Even if you did upgrade to Windows 11 when they told you you had to, there was a little bit of attitude there. So no update for you. Now, as explained in a Windows IT blog post, 26H1 is a special version of Windows only intended for devices with the upcoming ARM-based Qualcomm Snapdragon X2 series processors, at least at this time. One could assume that 26H1 might also be intended for NVIDIA's N1 series of ARM-based laptop chips, but Microsoft maybe didn't mention that because those chips have reportedly been delayed yet again. NVIDIA keeps forgetting to work on them while it's swimming in its giant pool of gold like Scrooge McDuck. Fun fact, Windows doesn't usually do H1 updates. The last one was in May 2021, before AI punched a hole in the ozone layer of society. But why can't you get this update? Well, Microsoft says 26H1 is based on a different Windows core. So while existing PCs and Snapdragon X2 based PCs will both get security, quality, and feature updates, they'll be different updates, and never the twain shall meet. Honestly, with the way Windows updates have been going this year, I'm not too sad about missing out on another one. Hi, I'd like only the updates that allow my computer to continue working, thank you. Oh, like this one rolling out this year to most PCs running Windows 11 and Windows 10 if they're enrolled in extended security updates, which will provide shiny new secure boot certificates to replace the ones set to expire later this year, which is good because Fortnite tournaments are going to require secure boot to work now. You don't want your system booting insecurely and letting hackers steal all your vape juice or something. Fortnite things, but potions. The implication is that I don't know what Fortnite is, okay. Meta and YouTube were taken to court in California this week to defend against accusations of pushing highly addictive apps on children. CEO of Meta and human-fish hybrid Mark Zuckerberg is expected to take the stand next week, as this landmark case could set legal precedent for similar lawsuits. In his opening arguments, the plaintiff's attorney, Mark Lanier, took out a set of children's toy blocks, and in a move he definitely workshopped with his level 1 improv class, declared, "This case is as easy as ABC, with A for addicting, B for brains, and C for children."
Don't think twice.
We're addicting brains to children, it's bad. He then hit the jury with some slam poetry, saying that these companies don't only build apps, they build traps. Where's the, thank you. And then he drove his point home with props, including a toy Ferrari and a mini slot machine. In between testing out bits from his one-man show on the jury, Lanier made the crucial point that the plaintiffs are not alleging that the companies are liable for the content on their platforms, as Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act in the US protects them from that. Instead, they're arguing that the structure of the apps themselves, specifically the algorithm and infinite scroll, were intentionally designed to be addictive. Meta's attorney, Paul Schmidt, opted for the Regina George from Mean Girls approach, alleging that the 20-year-old plaintiff would have been totally messed up anyways because she had like a super sad home life and that she'd been like seeing therapists since she was 3 years old. Tragic. YouTube's lawyer, Louis Lee, tried to make the case that YouTube wasn't a social media platform and more of an entertainment platform, like Netflix. He then showed the jury screenshots of an Ariana Grande music video and highlights of an NFL game, arguing that YouTube was a source of creativity and income for young entertainers, which can be true for the extremely lucky few who make it big or get hired out of a dumpster by an existing YouTuber, but like they showed the National Football League. Where would they be without YouTube helping them foster their football-based creativity?
Playing football.
They paint the lines. Lee then argued that features like infinite scroll and video recommendations are meant to help users, not harm them. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were trying to help us slowly simmer our brains sous vide style in a broth of dopamine. Thank you so much. That's actually great. He also said, and I quote, "Infinite scroll is not infinite." You know what? My bad again. I stupidly assumed that an infinite scroll would be infinite because it's called infinite and also it never ends. See, I like things that make sense, like our sponsor. Siley! In the jungle, one is surrounded by nature in all her splendor. But out here, connectivity is survival. That's why I travel with Siley. Download an eSIM once, and you're connected in over 200 destinations. No roaming fees, no queuing for local SIM cards at the airport, and no buying dodgy SIM cards from scammers outside train stations. Just thought I saw one. Siley works on iOS and Android with 24/7 support and a full refund if your device isn't compatible. Get an exclusive 15% discount on Siley eSIM data plans. Download the Siley app and use code TACLINK to check out. Hey, sorry, I had to transfer the quick bits in too. I still want to do that off screen though, since they insist on transferring it physically. Trust me, you don't want to see that. Discord has responded to the significant backlash over its new teen by default age verification system, with users threatening to leave, canceling Nitro subscriptions, and US searches for Discord alternatives jumping roughly 10,000% in 48 hours. The messaging platform would like everyone to please calm down because the vast majority of users won't need to verify at all, since most don't access age-restricted servers. And those who do will only be asked for a face scan or ID if Discord's age prediction model can't already confirm they're an adult. Confirm used very loosely there. Nice try, Discord. I, for one, will never give Discord a picture of my face. The only shady corporations who are getting a picture of this pistachioed kisser is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, US TikTok, Uber, YouTube, Google, every airline ever, and X, the everything app, which is also now Grok and Starlink. In fact, I'm gonna post about this on all those platforms right now. Just gotta accept cookies first. Google launched new tools yesterday to help users remove non-consensual explicit images from search. Users can now click the 3 dots on an image result in Google search and flag it for removal. Easy. The company also expanded its Results About You hub to let users flag search results containing their social security number, driver's license, or passport number for removal. All you gotta do is give Google that sensitive info first. Only Google gets it. But it's okay, they're using rigorous security protocols and advanced encryption, so your data is absolutely safe with them. And even if it's not, it doesn't matter because you won't remember them making this promise after they turn your brain into soup with YouTube's infinite scroll, okay? So it's fine. Meta has introduced an official Dear Algo feature on Threads that will let you customize your personal algorithmic feed inspired by the trend of users posting Dear Algo requests last year. Now you can officially request more or less of a certain topic and repost other users' public requests. And I guess you can't make private requests, which is a little weird. You can also delete requests that you've made, or you can just wait 3 days, because that's how long the algo will respect your tastes before it'll try to shuffle you back into the slop factory. You're missing so much great content in there, come on! It's really a win-win for Meta here. Android Central loves the feature because with their new personalized feed, they can't stop scrolling. Well, that's good. A hacktivist known as Wicked scraped over 536,000 payment records from a stalkerware operation run by Ukrainian company Struktura, exposing the email addresses and partial credit card info of customers who paid to spy on others. Stalkerware is a type of software that's installed on a phone, then works silently in the background, uploading the victim's call records, text messages, photos, browsing history, and precise location data. Struktura explicitly marketed these apps for people to spy on their spouses and domestic partners, which is illegal. So we don't feel too bad that the hacktivist exploited what they called a trivial bug and then leaked the data to a hacking forum. According to TechCrunch, that makes this the 27th stalkerware company to be hacked or breached since 2017, which is only fair. Let he who is without secrets install the first piece of malware, an ancient piece of wisdom from the before times. And Beast Industries, the company who I'm going to imagine created YouTuber MrBeast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, in some kind of sick lab, has acquired Step, a financial services app for teens and young adults with over 7 million users. It's not for teens and young adults with over 7 million users.
No. It's
app,
for
yes.
teens and young adults, and the app has 7 million users.
Yeah, you gotta have 7 million and then you can install the app.
Yeah.
The app offers credit building, saving, and investing tools with no monthly fees. Donaldson said that he wants to give millions of young people the financial foundation he never had, even though logically Jimmy is evidence of that foundation being entirely unnecessary. The move aligns with his upcoming finance-themed YouTube channel and gives him a direct pipeline to monetize his massive Gen Z and Gen Alpha audience beyond content and snacks. I guess it will be financial advice. I personally cannot wait to see challenge videos about who can stay in a circle the longest while also collecting 3% compound interest. Now that's content, but you'll collect even more than that if you come back on Friday for more tech news. You'll gain something that you should like a lot more than compound interest. Knowledge. Maybe even a Lamborghini.